What up, y'all? On this beautiful, sunny, or at least here it's sunny, Monday afternoon. So, something that was on my mind, and I figured, why not make a video about it? Because I am fairly certain that I am not the only one who thinks about these types of things. Been an interesting year. A lot of really interesting 2.5 years, really. A lot of transitions, a lot of loss, a lot of just shifting. And I was sitting here thinking how easy it is in any given moment if you think about a lot of the things that happen in your life, how easy it is to let those thoughts gather momentum and then you sink into like either a depression or I don't really deal with depression, it's more anxiety. Like I get real just restless and just I just can't sit still. And I just let these thoughts just go. But what I realized is that I'm always talking about you create your own reality. I'm always talking about I studied psychology in college, and so it's always been something that has interested me a lot into how we think and the power of the subconscious mind, which is still a very there's a limited understanding of the subconscious and how much it really does control your life. It actually does. You can ask any psychiatrist, any psychologist, any mind body researcher, just there's just a multitude of research behind this. But if you really sit and think about it, you will find that it's true. If you just sit and be mindful, is what it's called, and just really think about the thoughts that are kind of running and playing through your mind, you'll find that these are typically thoughts that you think all the time. And even if you think about some researchers call the subconscious mind the habit mind, and it is. When you get up, step out of bed, you stand up to walk, it's habit. You don't even think about it. You get in your car, you drive. You could have a whole conversation, text, listen to the radio, sing, and be like, damn, I'm here, wherever your destination is. That's the power of your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is playing out that programming. But the same thing is true of every other aspect of your life. Think about how powerful your mind really is. You have trillions of cells in your body. Each one of these cells is an entity in and of itself working in this community. Each one has its own metabolic processes that's going on. Your subconscious mind is controlling all of the many thousands of chemical and metabolic processes happening in each one of your trillions of cells. So why would you think that your subconscious mind isn't powerful enough to create everything else? It is creating literally everything that you are experiencing. Even your experience of reality is dictated by your subconscious mind, which is playing a program. You don't have to believe it. It's true whether you believe it or not. So what I was sitting here thinking was, you really have to control the narrative. You can sit and let your mind start thinking about things you didn't do, things you want to do, all these negative emotions that are controlling your life. Whatever it is you're living is reflective of the programming. So this is why I talk about, and usually I'm talking about it because I'm focusing on it for myself. I'm reminding myself I have to control the narrative. So if you want to be happy, you really have to get a hold of your mind and recognize when you're having negative thoughts that are contradictory to your happiness, or you have to get control of your mind. And there are a lot of techniques, modalities, uh, hypnosis, neuro linguistic programming, Psych K. There's so many ways and modalities and things that you can look up that can assist you in just kind of, even just practicing meditation. That's a big one. Mindfulness. Anything that you can do to get a hold of your mind, because the majority of people, you're just kind of in autopilot, just going day to day. So my message basically is, if you're miserable, you're actually creating it yourself. You're allowing it to play out through your programming. You don't have to believe it. Just sit back and really look at it, and you'll see that this is so. So, get a hold of your mind. Get control of your life. If you want something, you need to see it so clearly in your mind. I mean, if you gotta write it down 1,000 times in a on a notepad every day, only look at things that reflect that. It has to, because it all happens here. Period. I mean, I just can't say it any other way. This is true. And it's something that I even have to remind myself of daily, because it's something we're not really taught, especially in Western culture and society. We're not taught this. So, in other words, my message is, get control of your mind. If you want to get control of your life, get control of your mind. That needs to be your focus. Okay, that's my spiel on my soapbox for today. Happy Monday.